Hey guys, good afternoon. It is Thursday, September 17th in the evening. Ken Crane here with PLEA, and also with me today is PLEA board member Toby Sexton. We just want to take a couple of minutes here to address the membership on some topics of importance. As you know, yesterday at 2:45 a.m. we had an officer shot on a traffic stop. Most of you have already probably been well briefed on what happened and who the officer was. Thankfully, due to a ballistic vest, that officer's still with us. Later that same day, we had 400 officers while investigating a collision by the roadside get rear-ended, and both of them got pretty banged up and had to be transported. Kind of a freak accident. Thankfully, it looks like they'll be okay also. As most of you know, it's no secret, police officers nationwide, in light of events that have happened in the last year, are literally under attack. Our concern for you is for your safety right now. In light of what happened after the shooting yesterday, I contacted Chief Yonner, spoke with him, and expressed our concern about the need for two-man units, more two-man units, or the availability and the option, even if that meant that having beats unstaffed and having two-man cars handle SWAT areas on an at-large basis. PLEA feels that that's the priority, is to keep you safe. I also stressed I felt this should be an option. We know that not all officers out there want to ride two-man. Some officers prefer to work solo. Chief Yonner agreed, and later yesterday put out an E&S that most of you should have seen by now. There's three key elements to that E&S, if you haven't seen it, that Chief Yonner put out to his command staff and the rest of the department, and that is to ensure that staffing levels are appropriate to do police work, the supplemental overtime is being used, and the availability of two-man units are an available option for those who want it. I would encourage those of you who want to take advantage of this to take advantage of it. My other thing I want to say regarding two-man units is if some of you run into stumbling blocks or you feel that riding two-man is being unreasonably denied, please call us here at the PLEA office so we can deal with the issue on your behalf. We can run it up the flagpole. I think we can get it dealt with. As a final note, I just want to say that on a national level, the law enforcement stats, as of currently right now, is we've had 88 deaths nationwide in the law enforcement community. We're still down 4% from last year, but 2015 is not over yet. 26 of those deaths were gunfire, 35 were related to auto accidents or collisions, and 27 due to other factors. So please be safe out there, and I'm going to turn it over to Toby for a few comments.
Okay, yeah, I just want you guys to remember that we get paid by the hour out there, not by the number of calls we take or the amount of tickets we write or FIs we do, anything else like that. So just remember there's no such thing as a routine traffic stop, and the one the officer made the other day wasn't routine either. So just remember, you know, keep your eyes open and utilize two-man cars as much as you want, and tell your bosses that you want to use them. Slow things down a little bit when you're out there. Just, you know, don't rush into the calls, and if you pay attention to social media out there, there's a lot of people calling for officers to be heard out there. So just pay attention to what's going on, what's around you. Go to calls in pairs. It may result in some slower service out there, but at least you're going to be safe, and you're going to come home safe. Utilize your safety equipment. I can't stress enough to wear your body armor. Keep your body armor up to date. If it's over 5 years old, the city's going to reimburse you $800 for that body armor, so go down and get some new stuff. Wear your seat belts while you're driving. They save lives. The body armor saves your lives too when you get in a collision out there, because you got extra protection around your body. I can't stress enough to be safe. Just don't advise on calls. You know, that's one thing we don't want you doing. The department doesn't want you doing. Your buddies don't want you doing. So just make sure you use your backups out there and use all the officers you have and the equipment that we have out there, and be safe.
Guys, thanks a lot for your attention on this. Again, if you have any questions or concern, please don't hesitate to call us here. And again, safety is paramount, especially in the current environment we're in nationally right now. Please don't take unnecessary risks or chances you don't have to. If the community has to put up with some slower service, that's unfortunate, but so be it. We need to make sure you guys are safe and you go home in one piece. Thanks a lot.